As a church, we have to speak of what that great and beautiful truth is.
Well, it's not very great and beautiful if you're being persecuted, is it?
Jesus, in the Gospel of Matthew, he says this. He says, can you remember from the very beginning that God created man and woman, and for them to become one flesh, and within that unit, then to be able to have children.
We were in court today on the gender abortion cases, where the Telegraph had done a sting on 2 doctors who were prepared to carry out abortions just because they were baby girls. And we've been seeking now since 2012 to bring these doctors to justice, to expose what it is that's actually going on.
Surely anything that can help tackle that is surely...
Of course, we're all against bullying of any kind, but certainly when it comes to teaching children about relationships as young as 7, what we need to be promoting is this beautiful model of marriage between man and a woman and children.
Every time this technique is used, we will destroy one life in order to create another life which we are manipulating. And we don't have any idea of what the implications.
That backdrop of Christian belief, Christian culture, which shapes all of our institutions, dating right back to the Magna Carta. The idea that suddenly we should become pluralists and that everything ought to reflect that leads to increasing chaos.
Long-held truths in the Western world, and certainly here in the United Kingdom, are being challenged and overturned in parliaments and in courts. There is growing opposition to a Christian worldview. The truth is this, that today and every day, in the midst of all of this, Jesus Christ is King. He is Lord of all. He's King of our nations, and He calls us to boldly proclaim His truth where it is under challenge. We are not ashamed of the gospel. No, we're not. For it is the power of God today to proclaim salvation to a hurting and broken and lost world. Australians, will you stand not ashamed of the gospel? How can you and your church rise to today's challenges? Well, I'm coming to visit every state capital across Australia in July, and I would love to tell you of our experience here in the United Kingdom, and I'd love to encourage you in Australia to be bold for Jesus Christ, to stand for Him, not to make the mistakes that we have made, to see Him King of your culture, to proclaim Him in your culture. So come and learn how He can be boldly proclaimed with the good news of the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ.